you say? What you say? Oh, what you say? But either way.
What's up, my peoples? What's up, my people? Hey. What's up, my peoples? What's up, my people? Hey. What's up, my peoples? And thanks again for clicking on a video of mine to watch. If you're new here, hello. My name is Andy and welcome to my channel. You might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button to become one of my peoples. This is just my life through vlogs and shit talking, and that's all I can say. But today, this video is just a little bit different. But if you want to check out my other videos, go ahead and go in the description bar below. I'm sure you'll like me, so just go ahead and just save us both some time, sis or bro, and hit that subscribe button down below. Anyways, if you are already one of my peoples, thank you again for watching me. Anyways, this video is just a little different from what I'm used to. I figured that I would share some tips of my own little small YouTuber freaking journey, because I've made plenty of mistakes when it comes to purchasing different things to fund this YouTube channel, and still I have not received a return from all the things that I have purchased for this channel. Therefore, I don't want anyone to waste their money, not their hard-earned money. I don't want you to waste it. So I do want to let you guys know just a little bit of what I have spent, and I guarantee you it's more than what this channel is worth, present day point, you know what I'm saying? So without further ado, if you'd like to see my tips, tricks, and equipment on this small YouTuber channel's page, but anyways, if you want to, you know, hear what I got to say about starting a YouTube channel, then go ahead and continue to watch this video. All right. All right, guys, first things first, you need a Gmail account, obviously. So I would suggest naming your Gmail account whatever your channel name is going to be, or creating a whole new Gmail account to whatever your email is going to be, or your channel's name is going to be, because my Gmail, janejoe@gmail.com, is completely different from being Andy Jane, you know what I'm saying? So I had to create a whole new account just so that I can receive like business and promos and collabs, and just ask Andy advice at contactbeingandyjane@gmail.com, which, so first you're gonna need that. So my advice on that is to, you know, name your Gmail account whatever you're going to name your channel, and make sure that you don't put this Gmail account onto anything else. It should not be on any subscriptions. It should not be on any other of your social media accounts and all that stuff, so that you're not getting spammed with emails from different sites, because Lord Jesus when I tell y'all. Secondly, you're gonna need something to record on. All right, you can go one of two routes, all right, when it comes to recording. You can go the cheaper route, which I am going to suggest to you to go, or you can go the more expensive route. I'm just saying, it's to cha-ching or cha-cha-cha-ching, you know what I'm saying? So I would suggest going the iPad route. This is an iPad, I don't even know which iPad. I think this is the iPad Air 4 or 3. I won it in a raffle while I was deployed. So yeah, this, you can download iMovie on it for the free. You can record. Let me show you guys the camera quality on this camera, right? Hold on, make sure everything is set first. So you can set your camera to 1080p HD at 30 frames per second on you. That's in the general set. I mean, that's in the settings under camera. You can record in 1080p with your front camera. So I'm going to show you guys. Anyways, the camera quality on an iPad or even an iPhone itself is pretty good quality. 1080p is pretty amazing. So you guys should definitely consider doing the iPad or iPhone route, and then you can also edit your videos on an iPad. So this is just to show you guys the quality. Sorry if the angle is jacked off, but you can even, that's my setup right now. My light, my camera with my tripod, and then another light. You could use an iPad or an iPhone to shoot your videos in 1080p, and there are also little devices that clasp your phone, your iPad, so that you would be able to have it propped up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? The only sucky thing is that you won't be able to see yourself, like a flip up screen or anything like that, because you do need to use the front camera of either your iPhone or your iPad. So that's the only thing. I would suggest like sitting it in front of a mirror, you know what I'm saying? So there are plenty of ways to record the cheaper route. This option of using an iPad, you won't even need a computer to edit, which is a lot where the money comes from. You know what I'm saying? iMovie is free for Apple products. So that, I mean, everything is encompassed into an iPad. And I just want to push that to you. And let me say that again. Everything for you to start a channel is in an iPad or an iPhone. You literally only need a few more things after that. Because like I said, software, between software and camera equipment, it's gonna, I'm about to show you, it's about to get real, it's about to get real. It's about to get real expensive, okay? If you don't wanna go that route and you wanna go the route that I went, where I spent a lot of money, you guys, I spent a lot of money. The first camera I ever purchased was the Canon T5i. This is the actual camera right here without this Rode mic, and that's a whole nother. So the Canon T5i actually has a flip up screen, so you could shoot this way. It has a I think this is called a horseshoe adapter or something, a horse adapter. It has flash capabilities. You can plug in a microphone. You can plug in the HDMI or the AV in and out, so that way you can plug it into your computer and it could show as a monitor for you, or your TV, whatever the case may be. This camera is like, at the time when I started my channel, this camera was the camera. It's a DSLR camera. It ran me, I believe it ran me around $600. But I was deployed during the time, so that wasn't anything. Like, I was throwing money away when I was on deployment. So this is one of the purchases that I made in order to start recording my videos. My first video recorded with this was the unboxing of the Nike combat boots. I've had this camera for 2 years now, and I still don't know how to do the settings correctly. I've tried to YouTube them. It's just, I mean, I do YouTube them. It's just not set up, like my mind is not set up to be able to use this. No, do not go out and spend $600, $700, $800 on a DSLR camera and you're just starting your YouTube channel, especially with the YouTube demonetization guidelines now. It just makes no sense. You're not gonna get this money back for a long time unless you're just a freaking come out, hit out viral star or some shit. The camera that I'm recording on right now is the Sony a5100. I will put a screenshot. There should be screenshots all over this video, but it was a Sony a5100. I believe I got it off of newegg.com for around $400, around $420, $450. I know it was no more than $500. I love this camera. I prefer this camera over my DSLR because I literally just point and shoot, and I turn it on and everything is right on it. Like, I love it. It smooths my skin. It has a flip up screen. I mean, so far I've already spent what, like $1,000 on cameras. Not to mention I have an iPad, I have an iPhone. Money spent, right? Going on to the next thing, I have a microphone, audio. I don't use audio with my Sony a5100. I don't think I need it. Do y'all think I need it? Probably not. But when I use my T5i, I do use my Rode mic. Screenshot. But I do use this Rode mic. I think it ran me like 80 bucks. I bought it on Amazon. I literally plug it in, strap it to the top of my camera and record. And the first time, I remember the first time recording with it, you have to be very careful with this piece back here. The piece wasn't all the way in, and I literally recorded a whole video without any audio because this little f***ed me up. But anyways, outside of that, it's an amazing mic. I rarely ever use it, so literally I don't need it. You don't need it. You don't. So that was another $80 I could have saved, right? Next, we're gonna go into lighting. I purchased these two. No, these were the second set of lighting I bought. First, I bought a ring light, a newer ring light. It's no longer in stock from what I can see on my Amazon orders, but I can show you one like it. I believe I spent anywhere from $80 to $100 for a ring light, and I loved it while I was on deployment because it was just one central light, central location. I didn't need a whole bunch of lights. It just gave me the lighting that I need for a sit down video. It wasn't like I was doing vlog. I wasn't doing a whole lot of extraness basically. So I loved it, but I ended up plugging it into like a power strip while I was overseas and it blew. I just never use it again. Like literally I blew it within the first year of having it. So there was another $100 down the drain, right? So then for lighting, I went ahead and purchased these two lights here. They're just regular desk lights. I'm gonna put a screenshot here, but I mean, they're not regular desk lights. They are for photography. I love them. Literally, I set them up on their different perspective. I still have the tripod from the newer ring light, so one sits up high and then one sits low, like desk-wise, like the one that the actual tripod that it came with. So I'm covering angles. However, it gives my thing shadows in the background. It's just one of those lights that isn't like super professional like soft boxes. I would really prefer soft boxes, but I do not have the space 4 soft boxes, so why would I buy them? And then they have like 3 and 4 light bulbs, and I'm just like, are they gonna go out at any point in time? I don't know. One thing I did blow these light bulbs before, so I had to repurchase new light bulbs, and literally to purchase 2 new light bulbs, it's about the same to purchase a whole new set. You know what I'm saying? Like, it costs like maybe like $5 or $10 cheaper than what it would be to buy the whole set again with the tripod. So I do like these bulbs, so that's the only reason why I went back and purchased them some more. But there are cheaper alternatives, people. There are these daylight bulbs that I will put here. I will try to find some daylight bulbs for you, but you can use any kind of lamp that you have, put some daylight bulbs in it, take the shade off, and there you go, some freaking lighting, and it's at a cheaper cost. I think these were like $40. So there's no point in spending that money. Are we keeping a total of how much money that I am spending? Y'all tell me. Next, I have a tripod that was like 30 bucks. Literally, if you're just gonna be doing sit down videos or vlogs, you don't need a tripod. You can literally, or you don't have to pay for a $30 tripod. You can pay for a desk tripod. So here's the tripod that I bought off of Amazon. I will try to link it, but I can't remember if I took a screenshot of it or not. It opens up as a little desk tripod basically, and then you can close it, and then you can do vlogs with it, you know, walk around vlogs with this. And it was like no more than $15. So half the price of a big tripod that's gonna take up space that you probably don't even need. Literally, I barely use this tripod. The only time I really use this tripod is when I'm using the T5i. This is one of my first times using it with my Sony a5100, and that's only because I'm sitting in this new space, basically, because usually I would just set that up on something. But I'm sitting in a new space, so I wanted to use the tripod or whatever. But I love using this when I vlog because I can just hold it out, basically, and get a good angle. And next, you need, if you're gonna go the camera route, you need a memory stick, and these memory sticks can run you $30 at a time, so that's money down the drain. External hard drive, that can run you $50, that's money down the drain. I will tell anybody, starting a small YouTube channel does not cost, it should not cost as much. This is just what I did. This is just me spending money because I had money to blow while I was on deployment. So if you have the extra money to blow, why not? Go ahead, I mean, why not? But I literally, if I could go back in time, I would have just used my iPad. I would have got the adapter to hold it. I would have recorded in front of a mirror. I might have bought some lighting still, because lighting is literally #1. You could record with daylight. You could get in front of a window and record. But when I started my channel, I was on deployment. I didn't have a window, so I couldn't just sit there in front of a window and do that. Plus it was hot as hell. You're not gonna have my door open, nope. So I did need lighting, so yeah. I mean, an iPad, you can pay for the iCloud storage, which is like, I don't know, like 10 bucks or something. So you would be able to store your videos. But anyways, let's talk about more money that I have spent. Let's talk about the editing software. Let's talk about the computer. So I use iMovie to edit my videos because I have a MacBook. Now here's a cheaper alternative to purchasing a MacBook. Purchase a used MacBook. A used MacBook will do you just fine. You do not need a brand new $1,300, $1,500 MacBook. I bought my MacBook for less than $400. Mind you, it has to stay on the charger all the time, but it works amazingly. I've had plenty of MacBooks from brand new to used, and I'm telling you right now, there was not much of a difference outside of it having to be on the charger all the time, and it always needs updates, but whatever, I am able to do just fine. I don't lose anything. It's never crashed on me, knock on wood that it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? But so yeah, I use iMovie to record. There are videos out there for you to get Final Cut Pro for free. I started off with Adobe Premiere when I was paying like a monthly fee to use it. I didn't really like Adobe. I just didn't like it for myself. I love iMovie so far, but there are videos out there to get Final Cut for free. So I've done it before, but when my computer needed an update, it wiped it out. So I have to go back and do it over again. Now, prior to me ever getting a YouTube channel, I purchased an iMac. This iMac ran me like $1,200 a few years ago. I was in school, so I wanted a desktop, whatever. Never used it, y'all. I literally just started using it when I went on deployment to edit my videos because I didn't have a MacBook at the time. I use it to edit my videos, and now it just sits over here because now I have my MacBook Pro and I don't need to edit on this anymore. It just sits here. Waste of space, waste of money. I'm just telling you guys do not need all this extra to start a channel, to have a successful channel. People started from the bottom and then they invested into their channel as their channel made them money. So I do not want you to go out there and purchase a thing. I am probably going to be selling half the extra that I don't need, like this T5i. I don't need it. I don't use it. It's not something that I like to use, but I just keep it just in case I get into YouTubing more and use, you know, wanting to use this more. I don't know, so that's why I keep it. This MacBook Pro, I keep it for style. Basically, it just takes up space. My iPad, I literally just use it when I feel like picking it up and using it to play spades or video, any kind of game on here. My MacBook Pro, I use it all the time to edit. That's what I'm using. So I'm just letting you guys know I've blown so much money on my YouTube channel. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I spent $176 on a extra lens, a Canon 50 millimeter lens, and I don't ever use the actual Canon T5i, so why would I ever use the actual lens? You know what I'm saying? Like with autofocus, I can't figure it out. Like literally, I blow money. I blew money on my channel, and I have yet to see freaking $300 show up in my account to pay me back. I'm telling you right now, don't spend all that money, okay? Anyways, if you like this video, if you like more like it, go ahead and hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss another upload from me. Again, if you like this video, make sure you let me know in the comments section. Let me know how much money you have spent on your channels. You know what I'm saying? How much money you're willing to spend. Tell me how ridiculous I am for spending all that money on my channel and have yet to see a return. Yeah, I'm just letting you guys know, small YouTubers, don't be stupid, be smart. Work smarter, not harder, okay? Be financially smart.
Don't let these big YouTubers intimidate you into thinking that you need a DSLR, or you need all this fancy lighting, or you need Final Cut Pro. Like, no.
Don't do it. Don't do it unless you already got it like that, okay, sis? Bro. Anyways, thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.
Feeling is reckless, I'm going it's selfish, knowing I'm desperate, getting on it and falling all over love, like do it till it's last. Hanging on through back all